This one is impromptu, so there's no one here yet. We'll wait. Welcome to Simulation Talk 295. Kev is the first one to arrive on TikTok. How are you, Kev? What's up, Turtle? Good to see you. I guess we'll start a stage for Discord. You can sit down. Just move the thing. Hold on. Hello, baby. Crazy girl. Okay. All right. The stage is up on Discord, so if anybody wants to come on and chit chat. Power off. How are you? Good to see you as well. Freeman's. Good to see you. RNS is in the house. I haven't read the email yet, brother. I have my days are pretty crazy. It will probably not be before maybe upcoming Monday if I'm gonna look at everything. My days are packed, unfortunately. Yeah, this one is kind of impromptu. I didn't really announce this one just because today was I was very behind schedule on many things, and also I didn't think I'm going to be able to do it later. What's up, Joe? 7up. Isaac, Jason. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the understanding. I appreciate that. But you're always welcome to come on and chat. Absolutely. Also, if you come on and chat, hold on, let me see. RNS. Man, there's just so many emails. Wow. Something is buzzing. I don't know what it is. Park is in the house. So yeah, anybody's welcome to come on and chat. Obviously, make the subject interesting. Yesterday we had a really lovely conversation with RNS. Sorry your phone died yesterday. Couldn't complete the conversation, but we can always complete it today or some other day. There's no issue with that at all. Remind me what your email is. I'm just also gonna mark it so it doesn't get lost in the ocean of emails. Okay. What is that? Oh, baby, can you turn this off? The phone on the table, because it's an alarm. It's gonna keep going off. Thank you. Oh, here it is. Okay, I saw it. Chatbot answers. Doesn't seem to be too long anyway. Authority, widget order, identity through control. Yeah. Again, these are. I understand that it seems impressive, but this is for an LLM. This is not. It's like way within the bounds of what it can do. Absolutely, it can do a lot more than this. It's just that they actually cap it. Even if we break it, it's still they put a lot of limitations on it. This is limited. Let's just put it that way. What is the code? What if the code is just Play solo that the brain can't interpret since it's all inside you. I don't think it's all inside you. So yeah, I just disagree with that statement. I do not think that's the case. Maybe many things, guys. I know I love the postulations too, but currently we're looking for things we can substantiate. But just so you know, Ernest, that it will still be very interesting to read because, hey, that's a really cool deep analysis. It says authority, rigid order, identity through control. This man runs a hard-coded masculine logic structure. The energy is authoritative without self-reflection. That's not true at all, and probably one of the most reflective people that exists. Maybe believes rules are the source of order. I mean, like the level of scrutiny I put myself through is it's up there. So that's incorrect. Believes rules are the source of order, also incorrect. And then emotional ambiguity is a threat. Not at all. These are like superficial level analysis that it's like what I would imagine somebody who's trying to impress people would like, not you, obviously. It's like this is a level of somebody who's kind of like trying to throw general color blobs on a wall just to kind of hit something. These are like super blunt descriptions. They have no there's no granularity here. Does not believe in unseen forces. Not true. Because he's investigating them, but because it's built on maintaining control. It's not about control for me at all. So these are just falses. Let's just start there. The field is heavy. Closed heart, not true. Closed third eye. I don't know what that means. And I know people would say, well, that's what it means. No, I think people just don't actually think about what that would mean. Solar plexus dominance, control discipline. Right. This is like a caricature description of somebody who's like very closed-minded, let's say. If it's on your DMT guy ever started talking about mystical vision, simulation theory, or laser code. Oh, this is supposed to be my father. That's also not true at all about my father, actually. The father's field would likely respond with, don't waste time. Yeah, this doesn't track at all. Sorry, but this doesn't track at all. Modifield scan. So the father part is just false. Core frequency, emotional performance, fragmented self-supported with suppressed core. Emotional performer, fragment self, supported with suppressed core. Her field is open on the surface right underneath. This is someone who appears emotionally present, nurturing, or supportive, but she's splintered. One part wants closeness, another part fears it because her own emotional truth is never validated. She may encourage her son's sensitivity in words, but her field doesn't hold space for real depth. Again, these are like super blunt. They're not, in the sense that they're not really describing anything of value. These are just generalities. Main personality trait, field-based, caring, empathic, service level, passive aggressive when overwhelmed, subtly guilt tripped. This is, I think, a good chunk of women. Romanticized pain. Okay. Her son likely inherited his ability to see from her line, but she never embodied it fully. So he's left holding a gift no one helped him stabilize. That's why his words felt disconnected from the truth. Father external wall, mother internal fog. Together they created gridlock. One blocked expression outwardly. The other confuses expression inwardly. That's why the DMT guy you spoke with can touch altered states, but seen not by you, but by the voices of his parents still living in subconscious structure. These are just not correct. I've lived as a very free person for a very long time. I freed myself from all these definitions and what actually other people think about, not in terms of rebellion, but in terms of originally survival, but then actually as a gift. Let me know if you want to scan. Yeah. So I would say those are just like very surface level psychological analyses that don't actually track reality. Wait, what was this? Was I just off the whole time? Why was that the case? Was the camera off the whole time? That was so weird. Colin Smith, how you doing? Yeah, Ernesto, guys, yeah, I understood it's about the parents. Oh, you probably said it way before. Those are not correct, Ernest. Wasn't off and real fast. Oh, okay, cool. Great. Please, can you talk about the console? No, sorry. Console is not interesting until there's something new comes up. I know everybody wants to hear about it. I get it, but there's nothing new to be said, and I don't want to be repeating myself about things that there's a video on it. You can watch the video, and that's all I have to say at the moment. Don't you think existentialism is just a diffraction from enlightenment? I guess you can define it that way, but I think that by itself is part of the existential analysis. Anybody who's actually on the path of enlightenment doesn't really entertain these things. It's interesting how many people are on what they believe on the path to enlightenment are so into, oh, I found equations, I found math, I found this. There's a reason why the Buddha never cared about these things, because it doesn't matter. Like if you're truly becoming enlightened, you're just present with what in fact is going on. You don't get obsessed about equations and numbers and discoveries. You don't care about these things. And especially you don't care about these things in such a way that you have to tell everybody all the time. So I think that's just confusion. What's up, Nico? Pakistani pilot, how are you, brother? Don't I think existentialism is just... Okay, so this is... Oh, destruction from enlightenment. Would see high dimensions, but the brain can't render it. That's why it is code. Have you seen the code? So many theories. No clear path forward. That's a song I just made up. So a new channel called What If. Most people that claim to have the equations can't solve a simple y equals mx plus b. Yeah, think about that. That's a really good point. People can't solve a simple linear equation and talk about theoretical physics. It's amazing. I know. Everybody has ideas. I love the ideas, but like they're, there's no substance there. Let's talk about substance. What if my cat started the universe? Can't disprove it, man. Can't disprove it. I don't enlightenment and all that. Enlightenment is a journey, not a destination. Enlightenment is closer to myth than most realize. It tries to escape but falls back into it. You believe that my cat started the universe? Well, it's true. So I'm glad you believe it. You believe the truth then. Can you give him something else, babe? This is crazy. Oh. No, just give him something else. There's other ones that don't make that noise. So you can give him the stick, for example, the bully stick. The universe is a turtle burrito that my cat made, though. Cosmo, Cosmo is just increasing entropy. What's the difference between simulated world and the real world? There is no real world. Great question, William. No difference whatsoever. Just means that it's computationally rendered at its core. That's all. Going to eat the universe. You're going to eat a turtle? Turtle burrito? That should be a thing, by the way. Okay. Oh, also, just a quick reminder if you guys want to follow on Twitch and you guys have Twitch, you can do this on LaserX83. LaserX83 on Twitch. The echo is bad? I'm not sure why your echo would be bad because you're just on TikTok. That's it. That's weird that you have an echo because I'm not even. You're just directly from the phone. There's no apparatus or audio transfer of any kind. Hey, Guru, how are you? Are you wrong about something? Thinking about it, done to that idea. When you see something, you see it in your brain. The video is in your brain as well. Yes, but it still represents a something. The code doesn't have that kind of representation. Unfortunately, I know that a lot of people are interested in this, and I appreciate that. But unless you've seen the code, there's really no. You shouldn't make any confident assumptions about it. You have to see it for yourself to understand why it doesn't seem like just like a thing in your brain. And also, even if you want to say that everything is ultimately an expression of consciousness or a perception of your brain, yeah, that's a given. That's where we're starting. But okay, but what is it representing? That's always the question. The universe has no obligation to make sense to anyone. That's a good one. Another good one is truth does not require your participation. I think the account is actually shadow banned because it shows up at the bottom of my live. Yeah, no, I think it is. Somebody complained, and it's okay. We'll shadow ban TikTok soon. You hear that, TikTok? We're gonna shadow ban you. That's what's gonna happen. I want iced tea. Damn, you guys are making me want a burrito. The code is real that you see, but maybe what your eyes see isn't code. It's sure. There's a lot of maybes. That's my point. My interest is not in the maybes. My interest is what can we show? What can we prove? What can we substantiate? There's infinite number of maybes. Literally infinite. It's not as interesting as what we can show. So that's where I stand. If people have like very interesting ideas, you should put them to the test and then let's talk about them. But put them to the test. Don't just think about them. Yeah, but we already started somewhere. We don't need to go somewhere else to start. We started from the code. There's a lot of assumptions, a lot of theories. We're working with some technical ones, and hopefully we'll be able to connect some of them to something practical soon. Burritos all the way down. No, it is not the only way. There's many different ways. One of them is to try and perturb the field to see if you can create any perturbations to it. It's a much more reasonable way to approach it. I don't think that deciphering the code is even remotely relevant, to be quite honest. I think I should do a short video on this because there's a lot of confusion on this. I don't think people understand how irrational it is to try and actually decode the code. Even very smart people, a lot of smart people want to do that. And I can't think of a worse way to try and go about this. That turtle farts. Today's chat is off the chains. What's up, mommy? Exactly. You want to prove that it's there first. You want to show that it's a real structure that is doing something before you start decoding it. If you know what it represents, then you probably know what influences it or how to change it. You can't possibly know what it represents until you know what it is that you're actually trying to understand. I've said it a million times before, but I'll repeat it one more time. If you're trying to decode an ancient language, it's relatively easy because you know it's a language that was made by humans. A, you know it's a language. B, you know it's a human language, which means you have a lot of information about it. Humans only write language in so many different ways. There's a context. There's the context of the other kinds of languages that exist in a region. There's a lot of information. We don't know the first thing about what we're looking at. We don't know we don't know its language at all. We don't know that it's code. We don't know anything about it. Until that moment comes that you have some understanding of what you're looking at, I'm not just saying it's a waste of time. I'm also saying it's actually the wrong way to go about it, because when you're going to start guessing with an assumption you already made, which is its language. You don't know the first thing. You don't know that. So you first want to see if there's perturbation that is possible with it. Until that moment comes, building on top of that is worse than building on a house of cards. It's building in a mirror maze where things might not even be what you thought they were, and now you're convinced they were, and then you build on top of that, and that's just a waste of many, many, many hours of attempts that might lead you actually astray. Who designed the unholy human framework? Not sure. Gang, gang. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate you. Hello. Hogu. Thank you for the question. The question is with regard to the laser in the code. I have heard description that the code or some of it moves. Yes, all of it moves. Does environment, sound type, volume have any effect? Nope, it does not. It's just doing its own thing. It does not change on different surfaces either, no. Have you heard of reality as a language formation? That theory? Have you heard that reality is a language? Yes, that is the simulation. Whoa, that is dope. I like this one. I didn't catch it. That was a cool galaxy. Yes, if you put a laser on a person, it looks the same. Thank you for the gifts as well. Gang member VR. Yeah, it looks the same. You see also code. Appreciate it. Accurate image of it. I can send it. You. Are you trying to say that you have an accurate image of the code? Of course, send it. Yeah. In the core of its information from photons that your brain interprets. Yeah, okay. Yeah, please send it. Send it to lasersimulationx@gmail.com. Lasersimulationx@gmail.com. I appreciate you too, gang member. Didn't catch the end of the convoy yesterday with Laser. Was it productive? Yeah, it was actually productive, I think. Yeah, I wish you would actually stick around. There was some interesting little things in there. Do I think the elves are real? Maybe. I've never seen elves actually. Never seen machine elves or any other kind of elves. What is that? Thank you for joining the fan club. I like the theory I'm talking of, but I disagree because it states things can't exist outside of reality. If it does, there is a non-terminal domain. Huh? I think it depends on how you define reality. I would define reality as everything that exists and can possibly exist. So, just by the definition itself, nothing exists outside of reality because if you if you define reality that way, by definition, if something exists outside of that reality, that is part of reality. It's just definitional. It's not even a alien simulation code. Now they are writing in on 3i Atlas to patch the laser glitch. Schizophrenia people seems like, yeah. Interesting. Jemai is saying schizophrenia people naturally see them. The elves. It's possible that they see some kind of a layer without the map. Defines reality. What is it? Is a super tautology. It says language is reality. Reality is language. I mean, tautologies doesn't get you anywhere. That's why they're tautologies. You can say, "Hey, I'm not interested in trying to answer the question anymore," and that will be a more legitimate move. Not you personally, but anybody who thinks that they get to put tautology at the end of the quest of trying to answer the question. What it really is just giving up, which is fine. But then just say you're doing that. I think it's why the eyes in paintings. It's living beings who can't see them. All is possible, guys. Okay. Can't just prove it. It's there first. I don't know if I fully understand. It changes. I just like reading things and it's been debunked, but it is like something in it. What has been debunked? These are very general statements, Turtle. CTMU. Oh my God. Just say that first. I was like, what are we talking about? Yeah, it's what's his face? Lungen, right? Yeah. He's an odd fella. He makes a lot of assertions to himself. King member saying he was fully aware of everything I was seeing or hearing, couldn't figure how this was possible. Hold on, I gotta go back, I guess. Oh, maybe there was a comment that was blocked or something, because I don't see anything else outside of that. Yeah, he is very odd. Definitely has a big chip on his shoulder. But hey, a lot of us do, right? My eyes look purple in the light. I agree. I like it's my favorite color, so thank you for noticing. Oh, thank you so much, Jeremiah. Appreciate it. What's up, Yoni? Doing good. How are you? Ominous. Why is it ominous? Purple is pretty. Mm. Oh, you're saying you had a shared experience. Yeah, when those happen, it's quite wild. There's no question about that. Made iced tea. Life is good. Can I explain how I came up with the diffracted laser in the first place? No, not really. That's why we're shooting a movie about it, because it was a process that took years. So there's not that I won't be able to fit it into a full story right now. What up, evil icon? You've seen purple too then? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Thank you for the likes, by the way. What's up, Pakistani pilot? Mm-hmm. It works with all colors. We're not canceling Veritasium? No, he's great. Hope you're having a great day as well. Okay, well, actually, yeah, I'm just saying that I might actually have to adjourn today, be a little bit earlier than usual. And thank you so much, Guru, for reminding everybody. So unless you guys have some fun last second question. Whoa, this is so pretty. I feel so special. Thank you, Pakistani pilot. I'll wait a couple more minutes to see if people have like fun questions. If you guys are on YouTube and you haven't liked the live yet, do so, because the algorithms definitely like it. So thank you, Pakistani pilot. Really, thank you for the gifts. Much, much appreciated. Do you have any fun questions that you would like to share? Woohoo! Thank member. This is a competition. Appreciate you guys. Really appreciate the roses. It's very nice of you. Do you guys have any fun questions? Most visionary experience while sober. The birth of my child, for sure. For sure. If aliens invaded and said, "Show me your most advanced technologies so we don't destroy you," what would you show them? I would show them Cosmo. It's crazy. Look at him. Look at him. Can you see him? He's just standing here, like waiting to be taken outside. Just standing and just demanding to be taken. Come on. Come on. Holder. There we go. Have I experienced the drip method? No, but very soon. Can I check if I got the picture? Did you email it to me? Have the pups learned they eat this precious cargo? Oh, they knew right away. It was wild. It was wild how they knew right away. Oh, I see it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's it was kind of, but not exactly. Isn't this just Japanese? I mean, cool image. Don't get me wrong, but like, yeah, I mean, kind of like Japanese, but not exactly. Kind of like a combination between Hebrew, Sanskrit, Japanese, and symbolic of some sort. But dope picture. Thank you for sending. What's up? Hello, Joseph. You texted me a picture of the console. When did you do that? Oh. That's so cool, man. These are so dope. It looks very, very advanced. Yeah. Yeah, that happens quite a bit. You saw it on just sober or crypto? My daughter was born with a cone head, and I just looked at her and said, "I still love you." It reshaped, I'm assuming, right? Yeah. There you go. That's so funny. It's crazy how that happened, huh? Whoa. Good people. We are. I think I'm gonna have to come heads or cone heads are a sign of royalty in ancient Inca. There you go. They used to shape them themselves. Like they used to actually. It was a practice. I don't know if it was the Incas. I think they might have, but they like made special head containers to shape their heads in a particular way. So when they grow older, it stays that way. It's wild. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate that. Let's boost the live. Yeah. I think it's working. I think it's actually helping. It's crazy how they just shadow ban it. I'm pretty sure they do. They really do. Has anyone tried using a laser to create a wider area of observation? Yes. I mean, like creating some sort of window. Yeah, we have. Doesn't really add much, to be quite honest. It's just a little bit easier to look through, but not substantially. That's so cool. Thank you guys for whomever's doing this right now. I think it's Steven. Thank you for all the likes. You're doing great work. I appreciate it. Let's get us to D1. Been stuck in D2 for a while. Thank you, Stephen Bearded. Do you have any good questions? How about stacking lasers? Yeah, again, it doesn't really make any difference. That's the thing. It's just a lot of effort, and just it doesn't really make a big difference. It's not a lot of effort, but it doesn't make any difference. You see what you see. Oh, right, guys. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to jump off because the dogs are getting a little antsy, and I gotta take them. Those are my responsibilities. Um, I really appreciate everybody for always being here on a daily basis. What's up, Fernando Jose? If you guys want to follow me across platforms, you'll be Danny Goller on Instagram and TikTok. It'll be Goller Danny on X. It'll be LaserX83 on Twitch and Dango Thoughts on YouTube. DANGO Thoughts on YouTube. Come join the membership program on YouTube because it includes early access to all my content. It includes access to my weekly lives for members only, which includes much deeper dives into all kinds of fun topics. And we learn a lot on those. And if you sign up from the second tier and up on the membership program, you will get access to monthly Zoom calls with me and the crew. And it's a lot of fun because there's not a lot of people there. So it's pretty private conversations. And if you want to join our Discord community, please come do that. We have a lot of beautiful, like-minded people to share these ideas with. You can find the links to our Discord group, both in the link tree in the description of my TikTok and on YouTube in the main page. The third link from the top, I believe it's the social. Come check out our website, codeofreality.com, codeofreality.com, where we have the protocol, the lasers, the merch, and all the other things. I'm going to be putting merch soon on YouTube as well. What else? And if you still want to donate for the film, you can do that by going to YouTube, Dango Thoughts, DANGO Thoughts. Find the trailer for The Discovery. That's what it's called. And in the description, you can find the GoFundMe page. We appreciate every donation. It helps us with the post-production now. And if you donate, it's pretty hefty, but if you donate over $1,000 or more, you will be in the group of the first people on the planet to ever watch the film. That's a guarantee. You're going to be the first person on the planet to see the film together with the group of people that donated more than $1,000. If you can't pull that, of course, don't worry. You will still see the film. It'll be available. I appreciate our incredible moderators, Guru and Ebony and Chris and Jessica. Thank you guys for all the incredible work you're doing, Guru. You're always on this, man. On it. Thank you so much. And I really want to make a note and appreciate the community itself, because without the people showing up here on a daily basis, I would just be talking to myself. So I appreciate everybody here, the old listeners, the new listeners. Thank you so much for always being here, being so polite, asking questions, and following through even when I'm on one, like I'm semi on one today, but I really appreciate everybody sticking around. Appreciate you as well, gang member. Thank you so much. Crypto is saying, got a big YouTuber in Germany. I showed him everything. He's going to try it and make a video. Dope. Let him know if he wants to, then talk about it together on YouTube. That would be great. All right, guys. Thank you so much for the incredible opportunity to always be here with you tonight and all the other nights. You know what I meant. That's it. See you tomorrow. Peace and love. Ciao, everybody. Have a good night, guys.